and we'll go through it nice and easy. Okay, what we're looking at right now is the calculator that you all have access to in your back office. If you're looking all the way to your left, you're going to see the word floors. Floors is simply levels, steps, whatever they want to call them, and you're looking from 1 to 15. We work with a 2x7, but that 2x7 actually is 2 by infinity. So, I mean, you can place somebody on the 15th level personally and go down another 7 levels. So it actually is infinity, which is pretty powerful because the money doesn't stop flowing up. But the second level, the second row where you see floors, is the amount of people it takes to fill that floor. So on the first one, it would be 2 people. On the second one, 4. Third one, 8. The fourth one, 16, so on, all the way down. That's how many people it takes to fill that level, that floor. The third column is the money that is associated with that floor. So when you look at 1, you're looking at $30. This is where 2 people come in and pay you $30 each. So there's really nothing paid out to the person inviting you and the person inviting them, meaning the parent and the grandparent. There's nothing paid out there because it's a straight commission to the person who does the referral. So on the first board, we're looking at $30, which you get 20 of, and you pay $10 for the email system. On the $30 board, you're going to see that, I mean, on the second level, you're going to see 4 people will pay you $32. The way that happens is you have 2 people that came in at $30 each. You have 40 in your back office in Bitcoin. The company's automated system will take 32 of the 40 out, leaving you with $8, pledge it up to someone's foundation, and now it opens you up to floor 2 where 4 people are going to send up $32. That is, on that floor ranking, it's going to pay you a total of $64. When that happens, once again, the software is going to come in, take out $64, pledge it up to somebody's foundation. There is a system to it. It's 2 rows on the 32. They pledge 2 levels up. On the third level, they pledge 3 levels up. On the fourth level, they pledge 4 levels up. So it's always coming up to a new person that's above you. But they're going to pledge up, 4 of them will pledge up $32. You will get 64 of that. It goes right across. On the third level, or third floor, 8 people will pledge up $64 each, which will give you $256. Of that, the company will take out $128, and then you'll have 16 people pledging you up $128. Once again, and that's broken down into 4 payments. The $128 is broken down into an $8 payment, a $40 payment, and an $80 payment, totaling $128. The same thing happens on level 5. 32 people are now paying you $256 for a total of $4,995. That is also broken down. I don't know the exact breakdown on that. I believe it may be 56, 100, and 100, but it has a 4-payment breakdown so that you can have that step up. And it keeps going down. They're showing you 7 levels where on the next level, the 6th floor, 64 people are paying you $512 for a total of $16,389 or 84, sorry. And on the 7th level, you have 128 people paying out $1,024 for a total of $65,536. When that's all combined, you're going to be seeing at the bottom $87,360. Now, what I want you to put your eyes on down here, guys, is the yellow box. As you can see, there's no children in there. There's no grandchildren. So somebody can actually come in this company and earn $87,360 without doing a single thing. Here is the negative side to that. They're going to have to wait for everybody else to build their board for them. So they're losing control of how fast that's going to happen. Secondly, once they do get that $87,360, they're then going to have to qualify to be able to take it out anyway. So you might as well work it in the beginning and save yourself a lot of stress. So if we can, Charles, go down there and do what we should be doing. 2 children, 4 grandchildren. That's 2 people, Kiara, that you would personally invite in that would repeat that same action, causing 4 grandchildren. When we do this, this is a real-time calculator. There's nothing hidden here. Now you're looking at a completely different scenario. By adding 2 people, you're looking at $349,480 in income. It doesn't happen at once, but even if it happened over the course of a year, and you were getting in that course of a year, monthly, weekly, however you choose to go to work, $1,024, $4,096, breaking down 16,384. However you choose, and I'm reading the numbers off the boards, guys. Look at the numbers above the 349,480. Any way you choose it, you're getting paid out in real time in Bitcoin as these pledges come up, and these are the pledges associated with it. So there's nothing hidden here. Now, to fully maximize this compensation plan, I mean fully, is you want eventually 10 children and 20 grandchildren for a total of 5 team points, and you'll see a change. Now, I understand that sounds like a lot of people. I don't want you to panic because this is pretty cool. As you're starting to make money, one of the biggest questions we get in this industry is, how's that working out for you? How much money have you made? You all heard this question many times before. Now you can start to prove to them that it's paying. Now you've gotten a problem over people disbelief. They see money, they start to come in. And now look at what you just did by getting 10 children in and 20 grandchildren. That is a correct number, $1,397,960. That's a correct figure. Sorry, guys, the phone was ringing. And if that took you a year to do, who cares? Who cares? For coming in on a one-time $30 program, it's not a $30 program. Don't be mistaken. You're paying up in those pledges. Go back to pledge per floor, the 3rd column. If you have a pen out, a piece of paper, you can write them down, or you can go back on your own time. But you got 32 plus 64 plus 128 plus 256 plus 512 plus 1,024. You're going to see that this is not a $30 program, but it is a $30 one-time out-of-pocket program. That money is generated through pledges up, so it's not coming from you. It's being taken out of your wallet, but you never had it to begin with. When it is being taken out of your wallet, that $1,024 they're taking out of your wallet, that turns into $65,536. You'd be glad to give that up to get that back. That 128 turns into $1,024. I'd be happy to give up $128 to get back $1,024. That $64 turns into $256. Still a great return, but as you can see, as the levels get deeper, so does the amount of pledges, and so does the amount of money starts to get bigger just because you have more people underneath it. So this answers 2 questions. Does it pay? Yes. Is it sustainable? Absolutely, because without those people, the 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128 paying that $30, the money does not exist. It all begins up front there. So that's a good way to start the program, and the pledgings kick in and start to go. I don't know if you have any questions on that, but you can go back there and you can play with that calculator. Charles, go back and put in 3 children, 5 grandchildren. Any number you want. You can say, I can say, Chris, what do you think you can really bring into this program at $30? If you knew people really believed it worked, and you can show them and prove it, what do you think you can put in? Go back there and put that number in. And if you have your leadership skills with you, or you do the right job, you can now turn around and get them to duplicate what you're doing. And if you would say, well, I can get 20 people in if I know it really works. He's out in the meeting right now. Okay. If you can get 20 people in and they can duplicate to 40, you can just put that number in there and it'll give you the grand total above. In this case, if you brought 3 children in that went out and got 5 grandchildren, you're looking at $436,000, 860. That's not a bad figure. So for what you're putting into it, that's pretty cool. So the $30 program works simply that. What is the $30 program? The $30 program is a one-time $10 purchase of a marketing ebook system. That system works very comparable to a capture page, except we do not take their pertinent information, meaning their name or their email address. What we do is we send them out a book, an ebook. And this is powerful. This is what I guess a lot of people are missing. Let's just say the holidays are coming and you ladies want to slip into your New Year's Eve dress and you're putting out a post out on Facebook or any social media saying, ladies, listen, the holiday's here. A lot of us put on extra weight. We're cooking, we're celebrating, we're partying. I have a book that's guaranteed to keep your weight stable or target your ideal weight that you want to be for the New Year's. Would you like a free book? Sure. I say, yeah. Now you can write back to me personally and say, hey, Steve, listen, I know you're interested in the book, but I got a really great opportunity for you. What is the name of the company you're working for? Do you build a company online? Yeah, I work for Skinny Body. Well, how about this? How about I even rebrand the book to your link, Skinny Body, so now you can give it away to people and it'll have your Skinny Body link in it. Thanks, Gary. That sounds pretty powerful. Yeah, I'd love to have something like that. So the next thing that happens is you give that book to them, but until they buy the system, until they buy the system, they don't have the rights to that book. So the bottom link is always going to take them back to Kiara's We Share Pledges, and Kiara can even put in a middle link on the book to take them to another of her projects or her companies or even to her personal information. So Charles, if we can we go to a book? Any book, I don't care if it's our book, I don't care what book you take it to. So this is the ebook marketing system, and I want you to understand this is a powerful form to market, and here's why. I don't know how much marketing any of you have done on social media. I'm sure you've done your share, but a lot of people get upset when you send a link out, WeSharePledges.com/11512. Hey, Tracy, why are you spamming my inbox? Hey, Tracy, that's no way to market. Tracy, didn't your upline teach you a better way to build a rapport? Don't you say hello? We don't have to deal with that no more. We send them out a book, the Bitcoin Word of God. Hey, listen, would anybody like an online Bible, an ebook Bible for free? They cost $30-something at the store. Sure, I'd like to have one. Now you can send them out the Bible simply by copying your link. And I will show you the links. They're in our referral links. And hold on, guys. You okay? I told you I will do it. So, excuse me, guys. So now you can give out a book, and in that book, can we show them how that book works, Charles? Okay. So they click on, they get a free copy of the book, and here's your email marketing book now. You can submit there. We'll use ours. It doesn't matter where the link goes to. Okay. So now it's telling you how to change the book link up. This book is dedicated to me. So just click on good, Charles, and we'll open the book up. So you can put right there, you can put anybody's name, John Jones, and their email address, and I'll show you what will happen. So now we're going to take a look at the book that you're sending over to John Jones. In this case, it'll be Steve West. So I just got my book from you, and I told you I work for WeShare, and I like my WeShare link in there. And now I got a full Bible. The top link is going to take me to the site you rebranded. In this case, it's going to take us back to WeShare, I believe. Is it? Yeah, right? It's clicking, guys. It's clicking. Elaine? Huh? Why is it taking? Okay. I don't know why it's taking us back here, Charles, but it's still good. It's a perfect example. Now it's taking us back to Sylvia Gonzalez's Shop Fremont page. So if we send it out to Sylvia in this case, she would now have a Bible linked up to Shop Fremont. They can do some of the health products for Shop Fremont. Once we take that down, that's okay. Go back to the book, Charles. It's okay. Go. So in the middle now, it's distributed by, it could be Kiara, and your email address there, or you might want to say, Steve, what is your name and your email address? Okay. What does a capture page system do for you? A capture page system collects an email and a name. Most of the time, you're going to get a bad email or a fake name. Here, you're going to get the right name and the right email 110% of the time because you're putting it into a book distributed by. So now you go back there and you take that email and you start to build an email list that is correct, and you don't have any problems with spamming because I gave you that email address and I don't want anybody else to send it to a bad email address. So this is a way of not doing what people are doing today with a capture page system, but more importantly, we're giving them something of value up front. Instead of a website trying to sell them a product, we're giving them something that they can get instant value from. They can read the book, they can learn, they can turn around and say, hey, listen, man, Kiara sent me over a great book on weight loss, on cryptocurrency, on inventions, on the Holy Bible. Would you like a copy? And as I'm sending it out to different people, I'm sending out Kiara's link. Click down the bottom, Charles, where it says register your sponsor's book. This will always go back to you, every one of you, until that person joins. Here you go. Here's your registration page. There's my link, 11512 up top. This will always go back. This book can be given out to 1 million people, and it's always going to go back to my link when they sign up until I turn around, or your link in this case, I turn around and say, you know what, Kiara, I like this system. What does it take to purchase it? It's a one-time $30 purchase. And that ebook, all 6 of them back there, are yours to enjoy. And you can do the same rebranding I did for you. So what that does for them is it eliminates this. Now, back here would have their link where my 11512 is, you would see their link. So it's a powerful form of marketing without being aggressive or without it being offensive to people, because you're giving them something. Now we can go back in those ebooks, Charles, and we can see the different ebooks that are back there. We Share Pledges has a mission of spreading the gospel throughout the world, in all 4 corners of the world where it may not be allowed or it's been modified. That's our true mission. But our other mission is, as everybody knows, you can't help anyone until you can help yourself. So, of course, we're being paid for it, just like a preacher would be paying for it, a priest, a rabbi. Exactly like any religious figure gets paid, so do we. So you got the Bitcoin Word of God, you got the BOHB, that is, Charles can pronounce it, that's a beta hydroxybutylate book, which is based on ketose, which burns fat, not sugar. There's your weight loss book. And for a lot of women, even men that work out and can't lose the weight, because we're burning sugar, not fat, and that book teaches you how. You got a book on small dreams. It's the vision of an entrepreneur and what they're going to go through in their life, and they're going to face failure like we all face. And failure is going to help them get stronger and build to the next opportunity. We hear about people like Oprah Winfrey. We hear about people like Sir Richard Branson. We hear about people like Tony Robbins, like Donald Trump. Some of them have not been based from poverty, but a lot of these people came from nothing. And they struggled for a really long time, and we never heard of them until they became successful. So the book of Small Dreams Have No Vision is basically a book of what a lot of people complain to you about. Well, I've been in this industry, I ain't made no money, I can't find two people. You know, everybody on the top makes money. You guys all heard what I'm saying to you. I've heard it more times than you can imagine, but it doesn't affect me anymore because I don't believe it. And if you read books, and this is a book for you to read too, Tracy, Kiara, Chris, Charles, me, this is a book for us to read to understand that the things I'm telling you right now are normal. The things you're hearing are normal. It's part of being an entrepreneur. It's part of being an entrepreneur. And that's a beautiful thing. So you got a book back there you can give away on somebody. Hey, you know, what's it take to build a business, Kiara? How about I send you out a book, Steve, on exactly what it takes to be an entrepreneur? Work from home, work on your own, and what struggles you're going to face and what glories you're going to be granted by doing it. You send them out Small Dreams, Have No Magic, and you say, hey, Steve, what company are you looking to build? Are you in a company presently? Yeah, I'm working for, I don't know, ABC company. Send me over your link. Let me brand this book for you. When you get done reading it, you can share it with other people. When they click it on, it'll go to your website for ABC company. And then once they get it, you can just follow up and say, hey, Steve, how'd you like that book? That's a great book, Kiara. But there is one problem with that book, Steve. What is it? The bottom link goes back to me. Until you purchase your own system, my link will always be attached to that. So some of the people that you're giving that book to might be joining under me when they should be joining under you. Don't you think it's worth $30 one time for a marketing system and you have many ebooks to give out? Yeah, that would make common sense to me. So that's how you market that book. And you can market on social media. You can market on emails. You can market on text messaging. All you got to do is bring up a good question. Some of us are going to do better than others because of our writing and thinking skills. Women usually have the most acquisitive statements or comments for people to get excited about and ask questions. And that's a great way of building it, no matter what book you have. Hey, are you looking to lose weight for the new year? Listen, there's a lot of stuff going on about Bitcoin out there. Why don't you get the real deal and learn from an industry expert instead of your broke neighbor? And then you send them out the cryptocurrency book, which is circulating currency. And there's a bunch of other books out there. So now you can have somebody get a real book knowing real knowledge. You look like the expert because you gave them the book. And now when you go back to them and direct them that, hey, listen, my link's on the bottom. Now you're building your integrity. And what do people want to buy from? People they like, trust, and know what they're doing. And you just proved it giving away an ebook. So that's really the whole system. It's really that easy. We can sit in and go through all these tabs and confuse the hell out of each other, and we'll never figure it out. Or we can simply say, go find two people that want to make money. There are 1 billion people, there's 7 billion people out there, but I know 1 billion want to make money like tomorrow or more. But I know 1 billion will be serious enough to go out and do what they need to do. Find two people that want to find two people that want to find two people that want to find two people, down 7 levels to each of them, and you're rich. That's all it is. How do you market it? I just showed you. Okay, with that being said, cut that radio.